Welcome back to the channel and coin collection. If you love rare coins, hidden treasures, and making money from everyday pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to uncover the secrets behind two fascinating U.S. coins, the 1967 and the 1980 P. Washington quarter dollars. These coins may look ordinary at first glance, but some of them are actually worth big money depending on their condition and rare features. So grab your coins, sit back, and let's discover if you're holding a valuable treasure. Let's get started. First coin. The 1967 Washington quarter dollar coin, a piece of United States history that holds both monetary and collectible value. This coin was minted during a very unique period in American coinage, when the country was facing a coin shortage due to rising silver prices and hoarding by the public. The United States Mint made a significant decision to remove mint marks entirely from coins produced between 1965 and 1967 to discourage collectors from hoarding specific mint varieties. As a result, every 1967 quarter appears without a mint mark regardless of where it was produced, which adds an interesting layer of mystery and uniformity to these coins and makes them stand out in the timeline of American currency production. The design of the 1967 Washington quarter continues the classic look first introduced in 1932, featuring the left-facing portrait of George Washington on the obverse side, which was designed by John Flanagan. The reverse side displays a heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutching arrows and an olive branch symbolizing both strength and peace. This design remained in use for decades, making it one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. The 1967 version retains all these iconic features but differs in composition, as it was struck using a copper nickel-clad composition instead of silver following the Coinage Act of 1965, which removed silver from circulating quarters. When discussing the value of a 1967 Washington quarter in uncirculated condition, it is important to understand what uncirculated means. This term refers to a coin that has never been used in everyday transactions and therefore retains its original mint luster and detail. Such coins are graded on a scale known as the Sheldon scale, ranging from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. A coin graded MS-60 to MS-70 falls into the uncirculated category, with MS-70 representing a perfect specimen free of any visible flaws, even under magnification. In terms of market value, a standard 1967 Washington quarter in uncirculated condition typically ranges from a few dollars to around $20, depending on its grade. Coins graded MS-63 to MS-65 are quite common and may sell for $5 to $10, while higher grade coins such as MS-67 or above can fetch significantly higher prices, sometimes reaching $50 or more, especially if the coin has exceptional eye appeal, strong strike quality, and minimal contact marks. However, it is important to note that because millions of these coins were produced, they are not considered rare in most grades. One factor that can increase the value of a 1967 quarter is the presence of errors or unique characteristics. For example, coins with double dies off center strikes or unusual planchet errors can command much higher prices among collectors. These error coins are highly sought after because they are rare and offer something different from standard issues. Collectors often spend years searching for such anomalies and are willing to pay a premium for verified examples, especially if they are in uncirculated condition. Another important aspect to consider is the role of grading services. Professional coin grading companies such as PCGS and NGC provide authentication and grading services that can greatly influence a coin's value. A 1967 quarter that has been certified and encapsulated by one of these organizations will generally sell for more than a raw, ungraded coin because buyers have confidence in its authenticity and condition. The difference in price can be substantial, especially for coins in higher mint state grades. The historical context of the 1967 quarter also adds to its appeal. During the mid-1960s, the United States was undergoing economic changes, and the removal of silver from coins marked a significant shift in monetary policy. This period represents a transition from traditional precious metal coinage to modern clad coinage, making the 1967 quarter a symbol of that change. Collectors often appreciate coins not just for their monetary value, but for the stories they tell about the time in which they were produced. For those interested in collecting or investing in 1967 Washington quarters, it is advisable to carefully examine coins for quality. Look for strong details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, as well as a bright original luster. Avoid coins with heavy scratches, discoloration, or signs of cleaning, as these factors can significantly reduce value. Storing coins properly in protective holders and keeping them in a stable environment will help preserve their condition over time and maintain their collectible appeal. The demand for 1967 quarters remains steady among both beginner and experienced collectors because they are affordable and widely available. They provide an excellent entry point into coin collecting while still offering opportunities for finding high-grade examples or rare errors. Many collectors enjoy building sets of Washington quarters by year and grade, and the 1967 issue is an essential part of any complete collection due to its unique no-mint mark status. In conclusion, the 1967 Washington quarter without a mint mark in uncirculated condition is a fascinating coin that combines historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and collectible value. While it may not be extremely rare, it still holds a special place in American numismatics and can be a rewarding addition to any collection, whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out. Understanding the details of this coin, including its design, composition, grading, and market trends, can help you appreciate its true worth and make informed decisions when buying, selling, or preserving these pieces of history. Next coin. The Washington $quarter coin from 1980 with a P mint mark, a fascinating piece of United States coinage that represents not only monetary value but also history, craftsmanship, and the evolution of American currency. This coin belongs to the long-running Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States, and by 1980 the design had already become one of the most recognized coin images in the world. Collectors and enthusiasts often look closely at mint marks' condition, rarity, and historical context, and in this video we will explore every aspect of the 1980p Washington quarter in fine condition in a way that provides a complete understanding for both beginners and advanced collectors. The 1980 Washington quarter with a P mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark until later years, but by this time the P mint mark had become standard and appears on the obverse of the coin near Washington's portrait. This particular coin is composed of a copper nickel-clad composition rather than silver, as the United States had already moved away from silver coinage in 1965, making this coin part of the modern clad era. And while it may not contain intrinsic silver value, its worth is instead determined by its condition, collector demand, and potential rarity factors. When discussing the condition described as fine, it is important to understand that coin grading plays a crucial role in determining value. A fine condition coin typically shows moderate wear on high points of the design, but still retains clear details such as the outline of Washington's hair and the eagle on the reverse. Although some finer elements may be worn smooth, collectors use standardized grading systems to evaluate coins, and even small differences in preservation can significantly impact value, meaning that a coin graded fine is considered collectible but not rare in most cases. The value of a 1980p Washington quarter in fine condition is generally modest due to the high mintage numbers, which reached into the hundreds of millions, making it a very common coin in circulation, and even today many examples can be found in everyday change. However, despite its common status, it still holds educational and collectible value, especially for those building complete date and mint mark sets or those interested in studying the history of United States coinage and understanding how everyday coins can become part of a larger collecting journey. Collectors often ask whether such a coin can be valuable, and the answer depends on several factors, including condition errors and unique characteristics. While a standard fine condition coin may only be worth face value or slightly above it, coins with mint errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual planchet issues can command significantly higher prices, and these error coins are highly sought after by collectors who specialize in varieties and anomalies, making it important to carefully examine any coin before dismissing its potential worth. The historical context of the 1980 Washington quarter is also worth exploring, as it represents a period in American history marked by economic challenges, inflation concerns, and changes in monetary policy. During this time, coin production remained high to meet circulation demands, and the design of the quarter continued unchanged, maintaining its classic appearance, which has endured for decades and remains a symbol of stability and continuity in United States currency. Another important aspect to consider is the role of coin collecting as a hobby and investment. Many collectors begin with coins like the 1980p quarter because they are accessible, affordable, and easy to find, and over time they develop a deeper appreciation for grading, minting processes, and historical significance. While this particular coin may not be rare, it serves as a gateway into the broader world of numismatics, where knowledge and patience can lead to discovering more valuable and unique pieces. In terms of preservation, proper storage is essential to maintain the condition of any coin, including the 1980p quarter. Collectors are advised to keep coins in protective holders, avoid direct contact with hands to prevent oils and contaminants from affecting the surface, and store them in a cool, dry environment to minimize damage over time. Even a coin in fine condition can retain its value or improve in desirability if it is well preserved and protected from further wear. Market trends also play a role in determining the perceived value of coins. Although common coins like this one may not see dramatic increases in price, they can still experience slight fluctuations based on collector interest, economic conditions, and the overall popularity of coin collecting as a hobby. Online marketplaces, coin shows, and dealer networks all contribute to the buying and selling environment where collectors can acquire or trade coins based on their preferences and goals. In conclusion, the 1980p Washington quarter dollar in fine condition may not be a rare or highly valuable coin in monetary terms, but it holds significant educational, historical, and collectible value, making it an important part of any collection. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced numismatist, understanding the details of such coins enhances your appreciation for the artistry and history behind everyday currency and reminds us that even the most common coins can tell a story that connects us to the past and inspires further exploration into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Thanks for watching.